Hey guys, it is another Wednesday for the Clap for That Wrap series, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do one of my favorite go-to wrap styles, which is this giant bow wrap. It's a great way to use vintage scarves in a way that will cover your pin curls or make up for a really bad hair day, which is why I wear it a lot, because sometimes I just don't feel like doing my hair. Today I'm going to show you how to do this one. And if you have any questions at the end, feel free to leave questions in the comments and I'll answer them. So for this head wrap, you really don't need a lot of stuff. You just need a scarf. I'm using this 33-inch silk scarf. Sometimes scarves just don't like to tie the way you want them to or to lay right. And so sometimes, especially with this style, I may use straight pins. You may or may not need it to make your bow look good, but sometimes I had bad bow days and I need to have straight pins to help me out. So, as you can tell, I have my hair in pin curls today because I am legitimately curling my hair underneath this head wrap. When you wear head wraps, especially this style, that if you have long hair, you don't necessarily need to pin curl it, but when I had long hair, I found it really helpful to at least kind of put it up against my head so that it would stay in the scarf better rather than trying to, stuff all my hair up and keep it in the scarf. I'm using a very large vintage scarf. It's a 33-inch square. Really drapey, thin material. And that's important because if you use something like quilting cotton or a really thick scarf, it's going to be super hard to tie the bow. So the first step, you're going to take your scarf and you're going to fold it into a triangle like this. It's really big, so it's hard to show it all. And then you are going to put the long side right here. You're going to put it at the nape of your neck. So you put it down like this so that the point is up here and the long ends are here. What you're going to do now is you're going to take the ends, and you're going to tie a knot, and you're going to bring it up on your forehead so that tightens it. You can see under here, it's right there. Tie it up on your forehead. If you want to show your hair a little bit, that's totally cool. And then the next step, you're going to take that point that's left over, you're going to pull it up to the front, and then you're going to tie another knot on top of it. So now you have a giant point and some bunny ears, basically. Now if there's any lumps or bumps, I kind of pulled my point up properly, but if there's any lumps or pieces of the bandana that are sticking out, just pull on the ends of this middle piece to kind of pull them taut into the knot. And now we're done with this middle piece, so I'm just going to tuck it underneath. You can just tuck it however you want in a way that looks, even and makes it look right. Alright then. Okay, so now you're left with your two bunny ears, and you're just going to tie a bow. So go ahead and do that, like this. And I pull my ends out pretty far, but I do try to make sure that each side of the bow loop is even. So now you have kind of a flattened bow. So now you've got your bow pieces. And what you're going to do now is you're going to fluff out each bow to make it look big. And, just try to make it look nice. Okay, so there's one. Now here's the other one. And like I said, sometimes it just kind of depends on the day as to how your bow is going to lay or how you tied your knot. Mine is twisting a little bit to go this way. Just kind of manhandle it until it's in the right spot. Use straight pins if you need to. No shame, it's okay. And a lot of times I will take the bottom of the bow and I'll just tuck it into the edge of the scarf. And I'll tuck in the extra little bits that I tied it with. I'll tuck those in too. For me, I can usually leave it here, just tuck the ends in to the top of the bandana and my bow will sit all right, like so. But if you're finding that your bow is flopping in a weird way, or it's just, trying to twist towards the back or anything like that, you can just use a straight pin right there. just kind of hide it and just pin it in whatever you need to do. Some days I've used a lot of pins. It's kind of like a hair day in that you never know what your bow is going to do. Otherwise, your giant bow head wrap is all done. If you try out this style, I would love to see it. You can either leave me a link to a picture in the comments below, or if you're on Twitter or Instagram, you can use the hashtag FSWrapClap. I'll even regram or retweet to all of my followers on Wednesdays when we're featuring head wrap styles. And I hope this gives you a little bit more courage to try a different kind of wrap style you may not have tried before.